Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Vlogmas. I'm always here to give you an update on the Christmas jumper we are making. Sorry for my face, I still have the residue of the dentist visit that I had yesterday. Everything is fixed. Hopefully, touching wood and anything else will get through another period of time without dentist drama. Uh, my dentist booked me in for, I don't know, next year at some point, June. And so she was very happy with everything that was going on. I don't know why I'm talking about my teeth to you, but if you follow my channel, you know the drama. I'm basically every other month at the dentist with something on. A friend of mine, a colleague of mine, actually mentioned that because I really don't drink, haven't ever drunk milk in my life, not because I'm allergic, but because I don't like it. I never drank milk, I never had cheese. I can tolerate some sort of yogurt, but that's basically it. I probably haven't got enough calcium in my diet. That's why my teeth growing older are getting weaker. You're not here for a dentistry talking. And once again, apologies for my face being capsized basically, but we have an update on the jumper. So we finish both the sleeves. Ta-ta-ta. The second sleeve was a bit of a slug, if I have to be honest. It dragged on forever and ever. I so rarely found myself into island like with this jumper, but I'm very happy that they are done. Check that. But we have something else happening. I unraveled the bottom. So if you remember yesterday, I tried this jumper on. It was fitting well. The only thing was those 2 centimeters down at the waistline. If you remember the picture from yesterday, I'm not going to put this on again. My jumper, the hem at the bottom hit right at the hip. And I think I could have solved the length issue with some sort of blocking. But at the same time, I know myself, I wouldn't wear a jumper that I'm pulling down all the time. I would wear it if I push myself, but it wouldn't be something that I grab from the wardrobe and I put on. And the unraveling was very, 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 and I can't stress enough how very difficult that was. It drove me completely honky dory by the end. This wool here is a gorgeous wool. It's a Rauma Fino, but is extremely, you probably can tell, is extremely rough, toothy. What can I say? I would like you to see that. You probably can from the phone actually. All those little fibers, they catch on everything. So unraveling an Italian bind off in which you have to sew in and out of every stitch multiple times, it was an absolute nightmare. I think it took me the better part of yesterday's evening. But we got there and we did it. A thing that I kind of decided to do was to take out that band of color work right down at the waistline. I thought that, so how can I show you this? How can I even tell you about this? But there was a part like this one that I'm indicating now down the bottom, and then the ribbing started. I thought that this part of a plain stockinette stitch bulged up a little bit and is not quite flattering if it sits right at your belly. Anyway, I decided to take it off. If I think back about it, I could have done the same at the sleeves, but I don't really mind the color work at the sleeves side. I actually think is a nice little accent, but at the waist it really bugged me. So I unraveled and I'm reknitting up everything. So I already reknit up the 5 rows of color work in plain color now. I think I will go through other 5 rows. I mean, it's not that much fabric, but those 2 centimeters, they give the jumper something. I am actually thinking, and this may be me being absolutely bonkers, to add a couple of short rows at the back side. I really don't know if I want to do that or if I better just leave it as it is. I don't know. What do you think? Should I add a few short rows on the back side so to make it slope a little bit more on the behind or not? Good question. The other thing I could do is to get my ribbing a little bit larger. I have plenty of jumpers with very wide ribbings at the bottom. I really don't want to do that. Anyway, a lot of things. Let me know what you think. Should I add short rows at the back? Interesting question. On the collar side, still it hasn't been touched. My plan was to pick up the stitches yesterday, but being that unraveling so long and tedious, I just end up putting the piece away and going to bed because I couldn't do that anymore. But you know what? Thinking back, I'm happy I did that because I know that for so many jumpers that I knitted, I went through the motion of leaving it as it was just because I kind of look forward to move on the next project, and then the jumper sits there in my wardrobe in my closet without being touched once. So I'm really happy that I did that. Yeah, that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more of a result done. I don't even know how many days we have to go for this Vlogmas situation that we have. I think this is probably, I don't know. Anyway, I am still trying to think if I should film up until Christmas or stop earlier, film when I'm in Italy. I don't know. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.